Hey guys, welcome to another video. 14 DPO today. That is Iris in the background because what are we doing? Anyway, it is 14 DPO today. I'm gonna dip one of these, and I also found a few of these left over. So I thought I would do a bit of a comparison. Why not? Why not? It is 14 DPO. You know, usually when we reach 14 DPO, we kind of start losing hope and kind of are like, we're ready to move on to a new cycle. But in reality, there are a lot of women who don't get it positive before their missed period. Like, yeah. It's just, I think we've been so used to the idea of like getting an earlier result, which you can get a result as early as, I'm gonna say 8 DPO, maybe 7 DPO if you haven't calculated correctly. We'll put it that way. Being as realistic as possible. But it is very, very possible to get a positive at this point, because I think I have gotten comments way like on previous videos, not now, this cycle, but saying that, oh, you know, if by 11 DPO you haven't gotten a positive, then there's no point. And I'm kind of like, no, that's not the case. That's not true. That is not true for many women. So that is going across. So I'm gonna see how this compares generally, because in theory they're both 1 steps. They're kind of the same but kind of different, like as strip tests would be, I guess. So it's a bit of a side-by-side experiment, if you will, of 2 different 1-step style tests. That's gone across too. Oh goodness, cover yourself. Don't want to see you. Timer. There we go. But yeah. I had so many comments last night. I had a whole lot of comments from a lot of you giving advice in regards to Iris. Someone did say that by this age she should be sleeping properly, and that if she's not, I should take her to a doctor. And I'm kind of like, I didn't sleep properly until I was 3. Angel didn't sleep properly until she was 3. Legit. Iris is going to be 3 next month. So yeah, so myself, from what my mum has told me, I did not sleep properly and through the night until I was 3 years old, and then I started kind of calming down and getting into a bit of a like nighttime routine of like sleeping most of the night. Angel did the same thing. She would constantly wake up, constantly, like for various reasons, whether it was waking up and crying or just waking up for water or whatever, and Iris is doing pretty much the same thing. So Angel started sleeping properly, I would say, after Iris was born. So 3.5, almost 4 even. Whilst I was, again, probably around the same age, I would say. Like, no sleep until 3, and then after that, it kind of starts getting better. So I'm just kind of pretty sure that Iris will do the same. I don't feel like it's something that you need to rush to the doctor to, like, to fix or whatever. We'll see, of course, if it continues, if like it gets worse, because my brother did have night terrors. So I have seen them firsthand. What Iris is doing right now, I don't feel like it's night terrors. I don't feel like it's at that level. My brother had them when he was 3. So 3, 4 years old. I'm talking like bad, like that was just insanity. So this is more chill. It's more, she'll wake up a couple minutes maybe of being upset, and then she'll go back to sleep. So I don't know if it's just bad dreams, if she, like when she's overtired. A lot of the time she'll wake up, not cry, she'll just kind of wake up, want to be comforted a little bit, and then go back to sleep. So it's not always waking up. The past couple of nights have been waking up, crying, that kind of thing. But I do think it may be more so overtiredness rather than night terrors. I don't think we've, yeah, I don't think so, not yet. But again, as with anything when it comes with children, I think you just have to kind of monitor everything, keep an eye on it, and if things change any way that, you know, you're not sure or doesn't seem normal, you trust your instincts and you definitely get that checked out. There is a fly buzzing around annoying me right now. Oh, okay. Oh wow, I feel like that flew by very quickly. Very quickly. Anyway, it is hot today. It is very hot, like literally, it's one of those days where you wake up and the day's already warmed up. Like, yeah. Summertime in Greece, I feel after a point, it kind of just stays hot 24/7 for like a certain period of time. Anyway, Yes, no, I'm starting to get hot right now. Anyway, I wanted to also say I'm not feeling anything in regards to my period coming. I'm not feeling like AF is showing up. I don't have any signs. I don't have any symptoms in other directions either. Like, I'm not feeling pregnant, but I'm also not feeling not pregnant. I'm just me. I'm just feeling normal. Like, nothing is out of the ordinary for me. Everything is kind of as it should be. Other than the fact that I don't sleep. I just don't sleep. I can't sleep. But I also think like that has to do a lot with the fact that I've been thinking a lot. Like, my brain just won't switch off because I've been listening to the audiobook Unprocessed People from Chris Van Teliken, and about ultra processed food, and this mama is freaking out just a little bit, but we'll talk about that in a different video, completely different video. This is not the place for it. But yes, yeah. Okay, look at the text. We'll look at the new 1-steps, and then we'll look at the other 1-step and kind of just, I don't know, compare them for the fun of it, I guess. It is 14 DBO. I'm trying to be chill and enjoy it rather than allow the feeling of devastation basically to kind of take me under. That's kind of what I'm doing. I feel like I get a lot of comments that say, you know, how do you hold on to the hope and how do you stay so positive? It takes a lot of work, and it's not always like this. I try to control it as much as possible. Not necessarily, I don't know if I achieve it or not 100%, but I guess if people are telling me yeah. I have my moments. I have a lot of them. And as time goes by, I'm finding I have those moments more and more where I'm kind of, these little thoughts pop in my head of like, when is this gonna come to an end? Like, I feel like it's coming to an end. Like, what are we, you know? And then I'm kind of like, no, no, I'm not ready to give up. And I'm kind of like, I'm trudging on as I can right now, hoping that I will be able to also make changes and that I will get the result, whether it's now from what I'm doing right now, or whether it's from the changes I will make. Let's have a look at these tests because it's been yeah. Time is flying today for some reason. Okay, so this one is the new ones, like the ones I've been using this cycle and the previous cycle. As soon as I pick up the test, I'm like, I can't look at it. And I also forgot to put the photos of the tests yesterday, so oopsie. There, I had a comment from someone yesterday, I don't remember names, I'm terrible with names lately, but they said they literally stare at the test constantly, like all day throughout the day. I do that a lot too. I used to do that even worse, good gosh. Now I kind of just leave them discreetly in the bathroom and ignore them for a little bit. Like, I don't throw them away straight away. I just can't. I try to get rid of them and not hold on to them, because then I end up just kind of staring at them constantly. But yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I feel like there's a shadow, but I'm like, if there was a shadow, it would be darker now. I'm trying to not, you know how it goes. It's 14 DBO. I don't want to get myself into that kind of a, like, is there a faint line? There could be a faint line. And this one is like the older version. Yeah, I think it's just, I feel, okay, I'm gonna say line eyes, wishful thinking, and maybe the test, like a combination, is causing me to feel like there is a shadow line on there. Because of 14 DBO, I'm kind of like, you know? Yeah, okay, so the new ones are definitely thinner. They're even thinner than the 1-step. Let's look at that. Let's ignore the fact that I have 2 tests that are negative pretty much. I'm not gonna say there's a faint line because that would just... So The bottom one is the new ones I've been using, and the top one are the older ones. My nails are terrible, ignore them. I've started biting them again. I haven't like started, I used to bite my nails all the time, like constantly. It was a thing. And then I stopped for quite a while, and I have picked it up again very recently. And it's very frustrating because I hate it. Like I've come to hate it. And now I'm just kind of trying to, I'm starting to stop it again. I'm just working on that because, yeah. I used to really bite my nails. Anyway, I think at this point it is 14 dBO. We can say that that is not. This cycle has been, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wait and see how we go today. And if AF doesn't show up tomorrow, by tomorrow I will probably, I might be here again, just, you know, just to hang out with you guys until, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. It depends. It depends on so many things. I feel that when you're TTCing, it's just so many ups and downs. You kind of, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.